Donald Trump has repeatedly attacked Ted Cruz's wife on Twitter. Stay classy, dickhead. Stay classy. So he even went as far as tweeting a comparison picture, and it shows Donald's wife, who is a former model, looking particularly attractive, and it shows Ted Cruz's wife in an unflattering pose. There was a picture taken of her at an unflattering moment, and there's a comparison, and it has some obnoxious thing on it, like, careful, Ted, or Trump will spill the beans about your wife. There are a few meanings to spill the beans there that one could interpret. I don't know, just, it's not good. This dude's running for president, he's acting like a fucking high schooler, if that, maybe a middle schooler. So Ted is going to respond here, and NBC News reporter Hallie Jackson is going to catch him on something in epic fashion. But I want you to take note of something here. Now, I see this in the clip. I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, and I don't know if it's my bias that's going into it here, but I don't know, man. It genuinely struck me that Ted Cruz is feigning outrage even over this. Like, Trump attacked his wife, and he seems like he's not actually, like, rattled or pissed or annoyed. It seems like he's still acting like Ted Cruz, the smarmy fakeness, the insincerity. But I don't know, you tell me. Let's watch, and then I want to come back and break it down.
Get angry often. But you mess with my wife, you mess with my kids, that'll do it every time. Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone.
So will you support him as the nominee?
I'm going to beat him for the nomination.
That's not answering the question, Senator.
I am answering the question. Donald Trump will not be the nominee.
He's leading right now. You just looked in that camera and said he is a coward. Will you support him as the nominee?
Donald Trump will not be the nominee.
Okay, she deserves a raise, and she deserves to be the head of NBC News. Because that was perfect. That's the exact right question, and she followed up exactly like she was supposed to. And you rarely see that from journalists nowadays. So credit to Hallie there. That was incredible. There's so many things to talk about in just that little clip. Again, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it seemed to me like he was being insincere, even in his defense of her. He's like, Donald, you're a sniveling coward. Keep my wife and kids out of this. That really fires me up. It looks fake, and also, I don't get, yeah, he's a dick. Like, he's a horrible person. There's no doubt about that. But how does that make him a coward? Like, that's not, I don't think that's the right word to use there. It just seems like it's out of place. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Dude, he couldn't even bring himself to say, when pressed, like, of course I'm not going to support him after this. He's viciously attacking my wife. She's like, would you support him, though, if he's the nominee? He's like, meh, yeah, I probably would. I mean, what? Did I say that out loud? He's not going to be the nominee. Yippee skidoo. You just made that up. He's leading by a lot right now. So you think you're going to overtake him? Whatever. Maybe you believe that, probably not, but you say it. But she asked you a very direct question. If he's the nominee, would you support him? I don't know. I can't say it because he attacked my wife, but I'm a little bitch, so I'll still fall in line. Ted Cruz. You know what it is? I figured it out. Oh, you can rest assured. I figured it out. Donald Trump has just strongmanned other strongmen. So he's king authoritarian in a party of authoritarians. And when you do that, they worship at your altar. So you could do anything and you can get away with it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you know, Cruz, if offered, let's say Trump gets a nomination and he offers Cruz some sort of position, Cruz would take it. He would take it. Look at Chris Christie. Chris Christie had said some stuff, and he's I'm a tough guy, straight shooter from New Jersey. He had said some stuff about Trump, like, what a joke he is. He's a fucking buffoon. And then all of a sudden, when he's polling at roughly negative 12%, and he gets his ass handed to him in every election, in every primary, Donald gives him a little bit, maybe I'll be kind to you. He's like a mafia boss. If you treat me right, maybe I'll be kind to you from now. Chris is like, what do you want, King Donald? What do you want, oh great one? I'll do whatever you want. And he stands behind him like a bitch at his press conference, like, has this look on his face of just a defeated man. Because that's what happens when there are other authoritarians, when there are other strong men. when you out-authoritarian them and out-strongman them and tell them to heel, as Donald has, they're going to fall in line, man. They're going to fall in line. So this dude attacked Ted Cruz's wife. His wife. And Ted can't bring himself to say, no, I'm not going to support him. Also, by the way, there's another angle to this, too. He was recently lecturing reporters about how, I'm a man of my word, and when I say I'll do something, I'll do something. So if Donald's the nominee, I'll support him. So he put himself in a corner now. Because he's like, no matter what, I'm a man of my word, I'll support him. And then now he does this, and he's like, he shit on his wife. He's like, fuck. Ted Cruz, man, he's like the classic sleazy, slimy politician. And Trump has ripped up the playbook, the rule book, and thrown it back in everybody's faces. And the bottom line is, he's out-authoritarianed other authoritarians, and now they're going to be loyal servants of him no matter what.